Hey, so this is pretty cool. This is something I would call growth hacking, and we're always trying to find things like this for our clients that when they invest with us, it creates results for many years and has many benefits. And so this came from when a client of ours, a printing company out of Denver, called and said, why when people search catalog printing in surrounding areas and other cities, we don't show up? And we can send catalogs or print anywhere in the country. We want to be able to show up. So if someone in Des Moines, Iowa says catalog printing, I want to be able to get in there. So we went to work, and now doing 250 websites as a company, we know a lot about SEO. And so we say, can we actually build a system around making pages on companies' websites, but doing it the right way, the way that Google wants us to do it, and putting geotag and geolocation information on there so that they can start ranking, and then most importantly, get some reporting so that we can actually see the real results of this. And so we've done this, and now we have a whole process and system and checklist we call GeoScale that helps many companies now, including ourselves, show up. So we're in Fargo, North Dakota, but we have clients in Bismarck, North Dakota. But if you search ad agency, web design, or anything like that in Bismarck, we don't show up. And so right now we're building out those pages on our site so that we show up with images and links and all of our services for keywords. So if someone searches any of our keywords in Bismarck, we're going to now show up as well. And so this is a pretty big process that we've figured out how to do the correct way. And here's just some information and kind of a case study of a company that has seen a lot of results from this. So this graphic kind of showcases like the important part of this is you don't need a Google profile in all these cities, and that's the biggest misconception is people think they need to actually have an office or a physical location, and you don't need that. So we have a system here where we can get you 10, 100, or 1,000 cities and communities, suburbs, where you start ranking. We have it set up for local type businesses like ourselves, where we want to rank in smaller communities and things like that, a couple, 2, 3 different states that we could really dominate, or bigger regional companies that want to go into bigger cities and that kind of stuff. So what we do here is we have a 6-phase process where we look at your site, make sure it's number one, SEO optimized already. We work with you to pick what cities, suburbs, towns that you'd like to rank in, and we work with you to develop what your keywords are and all the things that we think people are searching for the most that would land on your page and get you results. Then we actually physically create these pages for you. Now when someone comes to your site, they're not going to find these pages. They'll only be found when people Google you. So it's not going to complicate your website or your homepage or anything like that. But we will, as you can see here, this company has moving storage boxes, and so each city now has its own page. Moving boxes for rent in Miami, rent moving boxes in Dallas. We make them a little bit different so we don't have duplicate content. We put really nice designs. All the images are geolocated, and what we actually do is we sync it with a database, sync it with a sheet that's dynamic, so we could scale it even faster. So as you get into 100, it's a lot easier to get to 1,000. And then as we update things, or we want to keep things updated, which is important over time, and make little changes here and there, we can make the changes on the spreadsheet and they automatically change on the website, which helps long-term growth and continue ranking. And then we provide reports and heat maps and analytics that show you what this does. And we have a case study here, as you can see how much this traffic graphs just start growing like crazy. Now the idea here for us and most companies is the best clients are the ones that find you and who have demand for your products and services. So the ones that you have to go out to reach out to usually aren't as good. So if somebody needs an accounting service, or they need your product and they're looking for you, they tend to be the most profitable. They're the best clients, the best customers, and so that's what we really want to drive home. And we want, when people are looking for you, you're just found. So we have a timeline where we set this all up, and usually at the beginning we do a lot of work up front. We make it easy for you, we take the initiative, and then we analyze throughout the year to make sure that all of these are ranking, and if they're not ranking fast enough, we make little changes and make sure that they rank. So this is a super cool thing that I think a lot of large companies have done in the past, but now we're trying to bring it more to local, regional, and make it so that, an investment, you might spend 20 grand on billboard ads or something, but if where you either get the result or not, and that money's gone. If you spend money like that on things like this, and I'm not saying it's $20,000, but that money should pay off for 5, 6, 7 years, and it should compound results for you. And that's the best kind of stuff we love to provide services for clients, is compound result driven investments. And so let us know if you want more details, but this is super cool.